Hey y'all, it's me, Dalton James. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're doing something really kind of fun, kind of fresh. We're gonna live our best life with some new workout ideas. So this week what we're gonna do is we're gonna compare SoulCycle with its number one competitor, FlyWheel. SoulCycle is kind of something that revolutionized that indoor cycling studio vibe. It's made famous by a lot of people. Recently on YouTube, Emma Chamberlain has been going all the time to SoulCycle, and so yeah, I'm gonna compare the two, try them both out, give you some facts and figures of all of them, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to talk about the prices of SoulCycle versus FlyWheel. So, SoulCycle, one class is $32, or you can do the starter pack, which is 3 classes for $62. So that comes out to like 21 bucks per class, a little less than that. Where FlyWheel actually does provide a monthly or a weekly membership instead of just purchasing classes. So I'm not going to talk about that as much because it's different than SoulCycle in that way. But FlyWheel, each class is $30, or you can do a 5-pack of classes, which comes out to $29 a class. But FlyWheel, your first class is free. So if you want to try it out, it's completely free. Like, you don't have to worry about paying for anything, which is really nice too. Also, at SoulCycle, your shoes normally cost $3. Your first class, it's free, but your shoes normally cost $3. FlyWheel, your shoes are always free. So when you're looking at prices, like, it's not too much of a price difference. SoulCycle obviously is a little bit more expensive, but you have like a different experience altogether between the two of them. But yes, I did go to both, so we're gonna kind of walk into my experience with both of them and kind of see what happens from there. So I'm going to SoulCycle. I'm walking there right now. I'm not really looking at the camera because I feel really awkward doing this in public still, so. But it's gonna be fun. I'm living my Emma Chamberlain fantasy here.
I'm excited for SoulCycle right now because I know that I'm not even gonna have to think about my phone. SoulCycle is like my daily phone cleanse anyways, and today I don't even have. Let's get it.
I'm to SoulCycle and also walking there too. What if I just filmed the whole walk like this? Like, hey, look at the sky, happy Earth Day. Yeah, so it's fun. I don't know, I've never been to SoulCycle, so we'll see how this is. They told me since it's my first class, I need to get there pretty early. And it's also like, it's in a different neighborhood than where I live, so it's like a little bit of a walk to get there. But I'm excited. We'll see how this goes. See how the studio looks. Oh, that place looks really pretty. Like, what? But yeah, I will see you when I get to Soul. Do you like how much you can see my roots? Literally got done like 2 weeks ago. So I just finished SoulCycle, and whew, I'm a little upset because I was trying to do my live my best life, be like Emma Chamberlain and dance in a bathroom. Couldn't do it, too many people in there, but still had a great time. Full review of comparing the two will be a little bit later, but this is just my check-in. Now I'm walking home, I'm out of breath. It's great. In general, it's cool because you do like cardio, right? Because you're like riding the bike, but you also have like choreo. That makes sense. So it's like you're bouncing up and down, you're moving side to side, and all that stuff. Plus, you have like weights too, so just like all in all, it's pretty dope. Also, while I'm filming this, I've realized that I'm getting sick, so if you could explain to me why this connects, but this doesn't, I will personally give you $50. Oh, and what was really cool is when I entered the studio, the instructor, she like got off her bike and was came over to me and like introduced me to the class because it was my first time. So I thought that was really cool. Kind of made you feel more of like a community within SoulCycle, which is just different, I guess, than like other cycling classes I've taken before. And all in all, I just felt like really welcomed there. And plus, the music was bomb. We started out listening to mainly like Homecoming, so I was over here like When I got there, SoulCycle ended up not charging me for my first set of shoes. Normally I think it is $3 after your first ride, but yeah, $3 isn't bad, but just like to keep that in mind when you're thinking about like paying for stuff and that sort of thing. So I did leave SoulCycle, which was so different. I left SoulCycle feeling like a new person. Like not just like from exercise, so I burnt around 700 calories during the workout, during the class, but I felt just like re-energized for the week, which is very cool. I've never felt that way from a class. Just not even like that runner's high feeling, but almost like whatever they're doing, whatever they're saying, the music that they're playing, the smells, like all of it combined makes you feel better. So now I kind of get the hype of SoulCycle. Now, FlyWheel was very interesting to me because it was similar to a different type of cycling class that I've done before, where you are kind of competing against the other people, which is different than SoulCycle, where you're all kind of like working together for a common goal. But FlyWheel, you're like competing. So if you're a competitive person, FlyWheel is definitely the thing for you because you're trying to be the first person in the race, which is kind of a cool idea because you're inside, but you're kind of like doing an outdoor race. But the music's still good. I liked FlyWheel. I think the studio was clean. It was very similar to the SoulCycle studio. I will say that the music was a little quieter than SoulCycle, so I think it kind of gave you more of like an ability to kind of focus on things. FlyWheel, it was less full than my SoulCycle class, but it wasn't like empty at all by any means. I burned about the same amount of calories at FlyWheel. One thing I thought that was really cool is, some people really like cold water when they work out, and some people really like room temperature water when they work out, and they actually have a fountain for both, so you can kind of choose between there. And the FlyWheel studio also had bar in it, so if you're like a bar person, you could do that. Not like a drinking bar, but like the workout bar. It was called like Fly Bar. I don't know. And so that was pretty cool, and I think people who like that could go to that too. In general, FlyWheel was cool. I didn't not like it. Oh, so yeah, you get to FlyWheel and you sit down. Well, one, your shoes are free, which was nice. You put your shoes on, you get your stuff in your locker or anything. And both SoulCycle and FlyWheel, I forgot to mention this earlier, have chargers in the locker. So if you want to charge your phone while you're working out, you can, which is really cool. FlyWheel also had a little thing on the bike which showed you like how fast you were going, your RPM, your torque, so that's like how much you have turned, which I did think that was kind of a disadvantage of SoulCycles. You didn't know how many turns you did, you just kind of had to feel it, which I guess is kind of the thing for the whole class. It's just like feeling what you're doing. So that is like a pretty big difference between the two of them. And also it had like your score. I think it was your score at the bottom too, but also on the screens. So they had like TV screens above where the instructor was, and in the screens they also had like what place you're in, and they had guys and girls separated, which I thought was kind of interesting. I mean, it's, I guess technically they're saying that like that way, because like when you're competing in a race, it is normally like men and women, so I guess that makes sense. It was just kind of weird to me to see them separated because I've never seen them separated before when I've done spin or cycle classes that are similar to FlyWheel. I will say, so that's the thing, comparing the two of them, FlyWheel doesn't seem new or something that I've never done or an experience I've never been to. SoulCycle, on the other hand, did feel completely new. Like I'd never done any cycling that was similar to SoulCycle. Just the way you do it, if that makes sense. Like very different altogether. To kind of wrap up on that, I think I will go back to both of them. I don't think either of them are bad. I think they're both good workouts. I think they're both fun and exciting things to do, and I'm not going to decide like, hey, you should do whichever. I'm just here to kind of give you the differences between the two. The differences between the two, and that way you can decide for yourself which one do you like better. Do I think I might like SoulCycle a little bit more than FlyWheel? Yes. I forgot to mention this earlier. SoulCycle, the people there, it's very like communal. Yeah, it's very communal. So like I got off my bike and people were like, congrats on your first time, like you killed it, like all this stuff, and I was like, me? I killed it? And they're like, yeah, you totally killed it, like you did so good. Me? I did good. So yes, I will definitely say that it was great. It was a great week. Got to work out, lost some weight, got to go to SoulCycle and FlyWheel, got to live my Emma Chamberlain fantasy. All in all, great time. If you like this kind of video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know if you've taken one of these classes before, if you liked FlyWheel, if you liked SoulCycle, which one's kind of your cup of tea. Also, if you don't have a SoulCycle or FlyWheel but near you, I will go ahead and put the links below so you can find the closest one to you. Don't forget to subscribe to this video and also hit that bell icon so that you can be notified next time that I upload a new video here on YouTube, because if you don't hit that bell, you probably won't know. And also, you can follow me on all of my social medias. It's Dalton James M. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all of them right there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.